Tell me what you know about steep turns.
I forget everything.
Cool. So my airplane.
Your plane.
My plane.
Yep.
So now tell me what you know about steep turns.
You turn it close to past a 45 or something like that. And you have to
Past or at 45?
At 45.
Okay, good.
And you keep them coming, and you do infinity symbol kind of a thing, maybe.
So basically, we're maintaining. Do we maintain, gain, or lose altitude during steep turns?
We will maintain altitude.
Maintain, right? So altitude is constant.
Yes.
How about our bank angle? We said it's how many degrees?
45.
Good. Is that constant or changing?
Constant.
Good. How about our pitch attitude?
The pitch attitude should be constant.
Pitch attitude is changing in order to maintain altitude.
In order to maintain altitude, okay.
Yep. And you'll see what that looks like.
Okay.
Easy?
Yeah.
So what we'll do here is, my airplane, I'll do this. I just want to sort of get you comfortable and introduce you.
Can I take a picture?
Of course. Do whatever you want to do.
I'm going to take some pictures.
Yeah. You tell me what to do. You're my boss, Colton.
All right.
Yeah.
I got you.
There you go.
Boom.
Look at that.
All right.
Solid work.
Ready to go.
Good. So, what I just want to get you comfortable with is turns that are steeper than we might be used to.
Okay.
So here we go. What degree turn is this right now?
This is a 45.
Is it 45 or are you just saying that?
I think it is. Well, this is what, like
32.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know the increments of the.
Yep. So 30, 45, 60.
Okay. So the 45 is a little arrow down.
The arrow, exactly.
Okay.
Am I climbing or descending?
You are descending.
Good. So in order to maintain altitude, what do I need to do as I enter into the turn?
Pitch up.
Pitch back, right?
Yeah.
Good. So here we go. I'm pitching back.
Yeah.
And now I'm climbing, and now I'll try and maintain 45 again. So check it out. Look at that. We're creeping to 45 degrees. See that?
Yep.
There's 45 degrees.
Yep.
Now to not lose altitude, the steeper my turn, right? What did we say yesterday? When a plane banks, in order to not lose altitude, we need to do what with the yoke?
You need to pull it back.
Good. So the steeper my turn, the more back pressure I need to maintain altitude.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's what I meant before by we maintain altitude with back pressure.
Right.
Or pitch attitude. Easy?
Yep.
And look at that. There's a 45-degree turn. We're maintaining 4,500 feet. You feel those G's on your body?
Yep.
There you go. And there you have it. Easy?
Yes.
45-degree turn, 4,500 feet. This is a steep turn, my friend. And we could do this for eternity.
Yep. Until we run out of fuel.
Feel that G?
Wee
Look
boy.
at that, to not lose 45.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
There you go. Now you're climbing, you release that back pressure.
Yep.
Easy?
Yep.
So this is what a steep turn looks like to the left. Let's now introduce one to the right. So I'm maintaining 4-5, maintaining 4-5. You felt that?
Yeah.
That's our wake.
Yeah. Because we hit our own wake.
Correct.
Okay.
So here comes the turn to the 45. Now note, I'm not flipping the plane to 45 and going fast.
Right.
I'm taking my time and moving slow. Remember we said yesterday, slow flight, slow motion?
Yeah.
Enter into a steep turn. Take all the time in the world. Set yourself up for success.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Good. So here we go. I'm headed to, how do you feel?
Good.
Good. Here we go. I'm headed to 45 degrees. See 45 degrees?
Yep.
There we go. And maintaining 4,500 feet. And guess what? I'm doing that with back pressure. The reason I'm doing that with back pressure is because my rate of turn or my roll is, the bank angle is fixed.
Yeah.
Right? So all I need to do is pitch back or forward in order to maintain and not lose 4,500 feet. See that?
Yep.
You see what that looks like?
Yep.
Good. Now another thing I want you to note from your vantage point or your seat.
Yeah.
Look at where the horizon meets the dashboard.
Yeah.
On a steep turn to the right as opposed to a steep turn to the left. We'll do another one to the left in a moment.
Okay.
I'm just introducing steep turns to you.
Okay.
So right now,
So it's almost like.
yeah, sort of take a mental picture.
Okay.
See where it kind of meets?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is to the right. Now here we go. I'm rolling out, and we'll head over to the left. I'm not doing anything crazy fast, right?
Yep.
Because I want to make sure that I stay in control.
Yep.
And now I'm taking my time, and we're banking into the left. There we go. Coming into the left. Coming up on 45 degrees. And there's 45 degrees. I'm taking my time. I'm creeping towards it. I'm not rushing with anything. Here's 45 degrees to the left. And now I want you to tell me where the horizon meets the dash.
Just about almost at the tip of the nose.
Is it kind of different?
A little different.
A little different, right?
Yeah.
So I just want you to sort of understand the reason it's different is because you're not sitting smack in the middle of the airplane.
Right.
You're sitting to the left of it.
Right.
Right? So the horizon, looking outside, will sort of look a little different.
Yeah.
Right? So as long as you're aware of that, you could understand, okay, I anticipate for things to look different.
Right.
But look at that, 45, 45, and that's it. That's a steep turn, my friend.
Yep.
Easy?
Yep.
Guess what we need to do? If we said that when we roll into the turn, meaning we start banking an airplane, we need what to maintain altitude?
To pull back on the yoke pitch.
Good, we need back pressure.
Yeah.
If that's true to maintain it when we go into the turn, what then would we have to do when we come out of the turn to not gain altitude?
To reduce pitch.
Good, so here we go. I'm coming out of the turn, and as I do that, you can't really see it or feel it, but I'm reducing that pitch.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
And there we are, 4,500 feet, and we're wings level.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you? Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
What are a few things you learned that I just talked about? Or not just learned, like what are a few things that you realized that I said? What are a few things I said?
Yeah, so it didn't occur to me that because of my offset, depending on the turn that you're making, you're gonna see a slightly different horizon because as you're making a right turn, I'm higher than you.
Good.
And I see the horizon is more like the left side of the dash.
Good.
You're making a left turn, it's more like the middle.
Good.
And then, yeah, in order to maintain altitude, you're using basically solely the yoke back pressure, and when you come out, you reduce that back pressure so you don't climb.
Good.
Yeah, you're not touching power at all. Power is constant.
Power is constant. Speed
And
might fluctuate. Now, here's the thing. We will touch power if needed,
right?
Because we want to stay at in the vicinity of 120.
Okay.
120 is what we want to do the steep turns at.
Okay.
But you saw we don't even need to touch the power.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we're not yanking the back pressure.
Yeah, it's all very smooth. The smoother you do it all, it's fine.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you see, without even realizing, see how comfortable this is?
Yeah.
I'm already entering us into another steep turn. Look at this.
Yeah.
And my friend, here is 45 degrees of turn of the bank.
Yep.
And now here comes the back pressure so we don't lose that 45.
Yep.
There's the G's. Feel that?
Yep.
There you go, to maintain 45. Easy?
Yep.
And this is a steep turn, my friend.
All right.
So you could go into it, out of it, nice and smooth. Your passengers could sleep in the back, hopefully.
Yeah.
Nothing to it. If you're in control, you know what's going on, and you're doing it smoothly.
Yep.
Easy?
Yep.
45 degrees, 4,500 feet.
Yep.
All day long, no problem?
All day long.
Good work. Once we could do this with no problem, we will start introducing and working on rolling out, leading our rollout sufficiently in order to end back out on a given heading.
Okay.
But I don't care about that right now because you don't yet know how to do steep turns.
Right.
Once we figure doing this all day long, we will go ahead and introduce that next piece to the puzzle and actually figure out how much do I need to lead my rollout from a steep turn, a 45-degree bank, in order to end back up on a given heading, or more specifically on my starting heading. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. So here we go. We're rolling out, reducing back pressure so I don't climb, and look at that, 4,000.
Right on.
We could do this all day. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good work. So what I want you to do right now, with all that in mind, is give it a little shot. You feel good?
Yep.
Little headache, or are you good?
No, great.
Okay, good. So your airplane,
My plane.
your plane, and go ahead and just enter into right, left, smooth, take your time. Keep 4,500 and give me 45-degree turns, and let's see what that looks like. And remember, there's no rush, you see?
Yep.
The reason we want to take our time is to sort of be able to counter and look at everything. And I don't know if you saw me how I fly, I hold it this way.
Huh?
I don't know if you looked how I fly. I don't grip the yoke.
Okay.
I just fly it like this.
Right.
That's the easiest way to fly an airplane.
Gotcha.
You want to touch it the least.
Gotcha.
Nice and smooth. Beautiful. Not much to it.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
45 and 45. Could you do this all day long?
Just
now look at
about.
what's happening to our altitude. This is where that back pressure is needed. More. Good. Good. See that?
Yep.
Good. Now you don't want to climb. Good. And you want to go a little more bank. You want to be at 45.
Yeah, I'm trying to creep towards it a bit.
Yeah. And you see how easy it is to lose altitude when you bank?
Oh, and I'm missing.
Take your time, figure it out, get a feel for it, nice and smooth. Absolutely nice and smooth. Oops. That's our wake.
There's the wake.
Yeah.
Oh, that made me dizzy.
Okay, so you good? My airplane?
Yeah, you're fine.
My airplane.
Yep.
Look outside. Get some air on. Do you have water?
I'm good. I just need to recalibrate my senses right there.
Yeah, totally.
The wake kind of like, I'm like, my brain was telling me we're going right, and then the wake shifted us.
Yeah.
And I kind of got bamboozled there. But I'm good.
Very common.
Yeah.
Very common.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. We could enter into a nice steep turn smoothly. Very smooth. There's no rush in entering into a steep turn at all.
Good.
And I'll creep towards 4,500 feet.
Yep.
Got one final. There we go. 45 degrees of bank, and I'm descending to 4,500 feet, and then I'll hold it at 4,500 feet. There you are. That's what it feels like. See that?
Yep.
There you go. 45, 45. You can do it all day long.
All day.
And it's the back pressure. You feel this?
Yeah.
It's this that controls my altitude.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good work. You see this? This is all. I even need to go more to 45 and back pressure.
Got it.
There it is. See that?
Production.
It's bank and back pressure together. Double B, bank and back pressure.
The BB.
Good.
Yep.
Your plane, I want you to go ahead
All
and maintain this.
Okay.
So,
My plane.
your plane, and keep it at 45 and 45. See how much back pressure we need? And we were late to the game. So I want you to anticipate that.
Yeah.
And eventually you will. So let's just keep doing it, just for the practice. And these are some elements. We're cementing some relationships that are associated with steep turns.
Yep.
Look at that, wake.
Hey, wake.
And this is the wake turbulence we tell people to stay away from.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But this is ours. Oops. Go to 45 degrees of bank and get us back up to 4,500 feet. That's the exercise, climbing and descending at 45 degrees of bank. Climbing and descending at 45 degrees of bank. Add a little power. Good, leave it. Good. Now do your very best to maintain 45 degrees of bank and 4,500 feet. More back pressure, a little more. Good. Good. Now you can release. Good. A little more. More. Good. There you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that starting to cement?
Yeah.
There you go. Now I want you to roll wings level and maintain 4,500 feet.
Okay.
You see what happened to the altitude? You got to defend that. See how you need to release that back pressure?
Yeah.
There you go. If we enter into a turn and we need back pressure, when we come out of it, it must mean that we need to reduce that back pressure. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Easy?
Yep.
Solid? Smooth?
Smooth.